The former Speaker of Nasarawa State House of Assembly has been elected as the Speaker of the 7th Assembly in a fresh election conducted by the acting clerk of the House. Ibrahim Balarabe of the All Progressives Congress, who represents Ijaw Umasha constituency, was unanimously elected by the 24 members of the House, alongside his deputy, Abel Bala of the PDP, representing Nasarawa Egon West constituency. Godwin Agwam reports.
A united 7th Nasarawa State House of Assembly, sitting for the first time in a cordial atmosphere. The Assembly had been thrown into a leadership crisis over the last 1 month. But now, the members-elect have resolved to forge ahead, and Governor Abdullahi Sule has issued a proclamation letter for the inauguration of the Assembly.
I have the authority as a clerk to assemble the 7th Assembly for its first session as directed, and that I shall remain in charge and exercise all powers conferred on me pursuant to Section 94, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended.
The members proceeded to nominate Ibrahim Balarabe of Ijaw Umasha constituency and Abel Bala of Nasarawa Egon West as Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively, and this sailed through without any objections.
I hereby stand to nominate Honorable Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi for the Speaker of the 7th Assembly.
The Honorable Clerk, I'm standing here to second the motion moved by my colleague for the nomination of a member of Umasha Ijaw constituency in the person of Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi.
The nominees were unanimously elected by the House and led through swearing the oath of office.
I, Ibrahim Balarabe Abdullahi,
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
The new presiding officers are delighted with the election and are sure they will operate an open-door policy.
Use this opportunity to assure you, my colleagues, that you will find in me a good and honest partner. At this moment, let me humbly solicit for your cooperation and understanding, so that collectively we shall take Nasarawa State to the next level of development, particularly now that the state is yearning for peace and progress.
At the end of the day, the members-elect took turns to take their oath of office and allegiance and adjourned sitting to Monday, July 24. Godwin Agwam, TVC News, Lafia.
In Bayelsa, a new president has emerged for the socio-cultural group, the Ijaw Youth Council, in an election conducted in the IYC's Central Zone. But disagreement over the conduct of the electoral process has seen some key players denounce the election. Joseph Kunde has the details.
The 9th Executive Council election of the Ijaw Youth Council begins with the influx of delegates and other key players into the Ijaw House in Yenagoa. The process, declared open by the immediate past president Peter Igbifa, soon turns ugly as disagreement over the reconciliation of the delegates' lists forces some key players to abandon the process. But after emerging victorious at the election conducted and supervised by the chairman of the Electoral Committee at another location, the new council executives are conducting their media press briefing led by the president, Tari Theophilus.
This 9th NEC is coming in to see how we can bridge the gap on those areas that the Ijaw nation is highly disenfranchised. This executive that have come on board is for all. Your ideas are highly needed. And for those aspirants that didn't make it, we are pleading and begging that you should come to the 9th NEC and work with us. Ijaw nation is one.
However, some aspirants are already preparing for another election by disassociating themselves from the earlier process.
If Peter Igbifa handed flag to somebody inside a filling station, that is his personal transaction, perhaps paid for. The Ijaw people have decided from that convention that the election be postponed to Saturday, and the election will hold in the full glare of every eye, and the whole world will see who shall emerge.
The IYC has been in a protracted crisis for far too long, and we are doing everything within our powers as candidates in this election for us to have a peaceful process that will usher in a new leadership and nobody should be desperate of becoming the president of the IYC.
Even though another election has been scheduled for the 22nd of July, these new executives are already conducting their affairs as the bona fide elected leaders of the IYC. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.